Welcome to the world of quadcopters. Technology that may seem like science fiction is now very much reality, and a group of quadcopter pilots in St. Louis are putting their hardware to the test. This is FPV Racing.
Y'all ready for this?
FPV is first-person view. Okay. So literally, it is what the helicopter is seeing through the camera is what you're seeing on the goggles in real time. It's essentially the easiest way to describe it would be sitting in the cockpit of an aircraft or an airplane, helicopter, whatever, and the same way that you would be looking at as if you were flying is the same way that it looks on the goggles or on the TV, depending on how you have it set up, that the helicopters are seeing it. These are a fully immersive set of goggles, and what these actually have is a small TV screen in the back side and then a specialized lens that kind of wraps it all the way around, so it's just like you and me looking at each other. It's got the receiver on the top, so it pulls the signal that the helicopter's putting out, and it transmits that over to video to where I can see what the helicopter sees.
Y'all ready for this?
We essentially got started earlier this year. A good friend of mine, Joe, decided he didn't want to kind of be stuck sitting on the sidelines anymore. Wanted to get out and find more people that like to race, and started a Facebook page. We all started kind of communicating through that, started linking up. You know, it went from like 3 or 5 guys, or it started off as 3. It was Joe, myself, and Aaron, and then we ended up going from 3 to like 10, and from 10 we're at 150, 160 people right now on our group, and it just grows every day. The more people that we expose it to try and actually explain the hobby and stuff, the more people get interested and they want to get out there and get their own and start flying and everything else.
I got my receiver smashed down underneath my flight controller, and then you have to add your camera and your antenna system. But you can buy kits and put them around.
Law enforcement has actually gotten to go ahead up north to start using them for like crowd control and stuff, only for non-lethal things, and they actually are starting to use drones up there. Otherwise, is these quadcopters, a lot of them are being used more for like hobby, for photographing, and even some for search and rescue. There's new technologies coming out that it's incorporating stuff for smaller packages, more cleaner, more efficient packages and stuff, better batteries, better transmitters, even the better goggles and stuff to make it to where the experience is more immersive and it's more realistic. And I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
Y'all ready for this?
A lot of them are built, I mean, you can buy the frames and stuff in the stores or order them off the internet and stuff, but a lot of them we hand do all of our modification stuff.
How much does it cost to typically repair those? How does that kind of go?
Crashes happen all the time.
Y'all ready for this?
It's the nature of the sport, and this literally is a sport. Average cost for quadcopters anywhere from $150, and it can get up as high as $1,500 to $2,000. It just depends on what it is you want to do. A lot of them are either made out of carbon fiber, glass fiber. There's a couple that are even made with some Kevlar, the Kevlar carbon fiber mix, and then 3D printed stuff. It's not just, you know, getting out and having fun that we promote. It's, you know, getting people involved in it, making sure that they're doing it the right way safely, and the right way and wrong way to do things, what to do, what not to do. Yes, they are toys. They are, you know, a hobby-based item, but they are still dangerous to an extent.
Oh, hold on. Do not go.
Do not. Attention. Good friend of mine wasn't paying attention, first time FPVing, and he was by himself. And instead of flying with somebody else that could watch the quad until he was airborne, that he could watch it safely, he just kind of was doing his own thing and seeing the sunset. He's like, okay, that's kind of cool, and didn't realize the helicopter was coming straight to him. And it ended up chewing up his face. The best way to actually understand it and to get involved with it, or to, you know, even get into it, is to actually come to an event, sit down with a pilot after they're done racing. Don't try to bug them and interrupt them while they're flying, because that actually can be hazardous too. And then go from there.
Oh, what was that? A handshake? Hey, how you doing?
Y'all ready for this?